I'm recording this demo for Salesforce Agentforce Hackathon event. I would like to highlight about my project and the use case that I have tried and what kind of plans I had before. First, about this project. So what I have done here is so when I start this project, the goal I had is like I want to enhance the customer experience by providing all the AI features that Salesforce have introduced. Um, Basically, to try out the latest features from the Salesforce side, more related to um, uh, the prompt templates, using the prompt builders, the templates, and then features like service reply and chat and much more. Uh, but I don't want to try out all the standard options available because the standard options are already tried out and so many people have seen the Salesforce videos, so that's more than enough. So I thought of customizing it. So I slowly started studying the components and then tried out various use cases on my own. So three key use cases I tried in this project. One is like roadside assistant handling, then driving coaching, and then IoT and predictive maintenance. I also had a few other use case to try, uh, but due to time constraint, I was able to complete only these three, and I have added the other use case in this document. So this document has all the information about the project. So first, let me give some background about the industry I considered for this project. So basically, I'm more from the service industry, and I have some good experience on the automobile industry. So thought of using both automobile industry and then the service features from the Salesforce side. Um, that's why I have taken most of the use case related to the vehicle. First, what is this roadside assistant handling is? So basically, this is nothing but a customer is trying to interact with AI service agent, trying to take some help on various scenarios related to roadside assistant. Example, the car might have stuck somewhere in the mud or snow, or for due to various reason the car is not working. It is in the middle of the road. In that case, when the customer is trying to reach out to AI service agent, how AI service agent is responding back, how it is trying to help. That's what I have tried out here. So with the help of various knowledge article, the AI can collect the information and share it to the customer. So I have created documents like self-service document, how AI needs to respond back to customer in such scenarios. Let's say if the case is getting transferred to a human agent, how human agent needs to respond back, basically in the service reply concept when a human agent is trying to interact with a customer. In that case, we will be seeing the list of knowledge articles and it will try to suggest a tip from that. So that's why I have created these documents and added to the system. And I have created a dummy service portal, and then I tried interacting as a customer with the AI service agent and collected a lot of response. So I was able to create the case also, if the customer would like to have it as a case. And if the customer would like to try it, would like to have a roadside assistant, then the case will also include the details like roadside assistant will be provided. So basically, there should be a trigger to create a task for a roadside assistant, and um, they will start they will start. I mean, they will try to reach the location and help the customer. So that should be the ideal case. But I tried till the case creation in this project. Okay, this is one use case. The second one is driving coaching. So this is something very helpful for the current industry, I feel. Um, because right now so many people are driving cars, um, and sometimes they don't know what's inside the car, what kind of damage they can create by doing various type of driving, for example rash driving, emergency braking often. So these kind of things will slowly create tear and wear inside the car, and that can damage the car spare parts, and there are high chances like they may face a severe or risky injuries because of their driving. So what we are doing here is like we are assuming there is an AI in the car, and it is trying to understand the activities or the events that the driver is creating, and it collects this information, share it to Salesforce. So what we are doing is like when such records are created in the system, in the Salesforce system, we are picking that information and cross-verifying with our knowledge article, using AI, try to understand what kind of driving behavior is this, how the AI is classifying this driving behavior, whether it is good or average or risky. If in case of risky or average, what should be the next step? We take this information from the knowledge article, and then we try to set it in the system. Parallelly, we also triggering some email notification or a service appointment scheduling with the customer, with our technician. So basically, technician can reach out to customer and try to help them. Let's say if the car brake is having some issue, maybe because of that, the customer is often applying emergency brake. Sometimes the driver or the person who is driving the car itself don't know what's wrong with the system or with the car. Um, so before they realize, they are often applying the emergency brake and damaging the brake drum. This information will be reached to the service industry, and they will try to reach them and say like, something is wrong with your car brake. You can also bring it for a free checkup. We will try it out and try to fix it, something like that. So this gonna be a win-win situation for both customer and service industry. So the customer will get to know whether the car is having some problem already, and the company also get to know, company also can um, ha- help the customer in a better way, and they can do a lot of sales and service. So it's going to be a win-win for both. A similar way, I have created a third use case, predictive maintenance. So something like the coolant oil issue, then um, the battery issues, all these things can be identified upfront, and we can try to replace or fix it. In case of replacement, we can also schedule an appointment or a free checkup. Ask the customer to bring the vehicle for a free checkup. We can do the checkup, and if we really identified there is some problem, we can ask the customer to replace it, and we can just charge for the spare parts. So this is again a win-win situation for both customer and then the service industry. So these are the three use cases that I have tried as part of this project. I have created the system architecture diagram, um, and then I have also created the use case diagrams, then created the data model. Um, then I have also highlighted the future scope. So these many use cases, I thought of trying it out, and I was able to complete only um, the highlighted one. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the demo. So this is about the project. Let me let's see how this really um, helps. Okay, let me open the portal. So I have created a service agent, and this is my portal. So this is using the default template. I have not customized anything. I just created a service agent and used the embedded a service, and then and they have also used some messaging channels and have configured all that to bring this component here. So when I open the chat, so the AI agent will automatically join. So we can introduce ourselves. So the first thing it is asking for our email address so that it can confirm whether this is a genuine customer or someone else. Okay, it directly created a case for me, uh, but I was expecting something else. Still, let me ask for the safety instruction. So the team will reach out to us shortly, provide assistance. So as a customer, I'm informing them that I need safety steps or the next step to handle the situation because I'm totally new. So it is picking the safety steps from the article and trying to help the customer. So it is also wishing us like stay safe and warm while you wait up to okay. That is fine. Um, mhm, okay. Okay. Now, if I want to interact with the human agent, I can ask for it. I think the AI agent will transfer and leave. But this is fine. This is one of the use case I want to show. And let's move to the next one. Let me go to Service Console. Okay. So I have created a vehicle record and then driving data record already. So our second use case is like the driving coaching. So I have created a custom object, driving data, and then a lot of fields are created. I have created location and other fields for other use case, but I couldn't able to complete it. But for the driving one, I'm specifically focusing on three fields. One is event, another one issues, and then the speed. So the event is kind of a type and issues kind of a subtype I have created. Then I have the speed option. So it will consider this three parameter and then try to provide me the classification and then the next step. And this will be the complete output that I have received from the prompt template. So let me try to change the value and see how it responds. I'm setting it to average speed. Then I'm just setting it to lane change. I'll leave it blank because when I'm receiving this data to the system, these things will be there, and the next step also comes as blank. We need to assume in that way. So mostly the assumption is like the system will have the AI, the vehicle system will have the AI. It detects all the events and then send it via API or via middleware. Somehow it is reaching Salesforce. So we need to assume that. Now the informations are captured, and then I'm clicking save. Mhm. Okay, so now you can see the event is collected, issue is there, and then speed is 20. So the system treat this as an average, and then this is the next step we have received. I think I have modified the flow for some reason. Okay, I need to check it. So the next step, what we received is like notify the customer with safety tip. Um, I can understand. The next step is showing as action complete because the email is already sent, and then we are updating is as action completed. Um, but the complete response what we received from the AI is this. Average, notify the customer is safety tip, then the driver speed during the lane change is relatively low, encourage the meta awareness of the surrounding and signaling properly. So this is how we receive the output from AI. So let me also show you the email that I have received. Okay, so this is the email that I have received. Let's check the last one. Okay, so the email is also generated via AI. It is including the details like what kind of safety measures we need to follow. Since this is an average classification, it didn't put a lot of comments, but in case of risky, it will highlight so many things. And in real time, we can also schedule an appointment with technician. Technician can explain the problem, like what kind of challenges the driver may face in case of risky driving, how it can impact the vehicle spare parts. That these information also can be explained to the customer or the driver and educate them. Yeah, this is one of the use case. Okay, let's move to the third one. Uh, that's why we have created these fields like oil degradation, battery health warning, brake pad wear prediction, coolant system, and this six fields we have created for the third use case. So let's say I'm this, switching this off. Meanwhile, let me clear all the emails. Okay, I have removed the battery health warning, and I just left brake pad wear prediction and trying to save. Let's assume this is what the information we received from the vehicle. As I was creating this project for the hackathon, I was not able to cover all the validation, but in real ideal world, it will include everything. It will be precise, and then if some I mean, for every record creation, we will not be sending an email. Then it will be like there will be a lot of emails sent to the customer. So there will be a mechanism to identify how frequently we are receiving this event. If it is reaching certain count, or within a short time we are often getting this records created, then we will try to send an email or schedule an appointment. So in an ideal world, it won't be these actions won't occur for every record creation. So that's what I want to highlight. Okay, now I have modified this record. I'm saving. Okay, so there is no change on this part, uh, but I have received an email. Yeah, important driving tip for enhanced safety. Okay, so here it is highlighting about the brake pad, and then I think it will also highlight about the oil. Yeah, so these two things. To address this issue, we would like to offer a free checkup appointment with one of our technician. So this will be uh, actually this will send an email, also create a task for the technician to schedule an appointment with the customer. Since I was not able to schedule the appointment directly via this flow, I mean, I was not having enough time. I couldn't complete the entire flow with appointment scheduling. But in the real project, all these things can be achieved. We can able to schedule an appointment on the fly, and then we can make it work. Yeah. So this is the third use case I would like to explain. So for this, I have created uh, 3 flows. For 3 scenarios, 3 flows I have created, and then I have also created a few prompt templates. So the most of the work is achieved using the prompt template and then um, the flows itself. Okay, fine. This is about the project. Hope you liked it. If you have any question, please let me know. Okay, thank you. Thanks for giving your valuable time listening to my demo. Thank you.